One with the water, sailing or rowing or paddling a canoe. One with the
Learned how to canoe properly, like certain types of paddles, how to turn our canoe around, how to get out of a, like if you get stuck, how to get out of that, how to get out of a canoe, how to carry a canoe, a lot of stuff like that, which is a lot of fun. Earlier this summer, we went on a canoe trip from Blue Mountain Lake to Long Lake. The lakes we went through were Blue Mountain Lake, Eagle Lake, Marion River, Racket Lake, and Long Lake. Those, it was a lot of fun this summer, actually. We made quite a few friends. We, we obviously canoed. We camped and we played games like Ghost in the Graveyard when it was really dark out. Ghost in the Graveyard was probably my favorite thing to do on the trip, which was where one person went and hid in the woods when it was really dark out, and the rest of the people had to go try and find him with flashlights. And this game is actually quite scary when he jumps out of nowhere and just starts chasing you. So when you see him, you have to yell "Ghost in the Graveyard" and you have to run back to base. We made a ton of friends.
Scott, would you do this again?
Oh my god, I'd do it for as long as the universe could live, but the age limit's only to 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I would recommend this for anyone that's 10 to 14 that loves the wilderness. It's a lot of fun.
How about, would you like to do this more as you get older and older?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind starting our own company and doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
There.
Maybe have an outing club here or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
That actually wouldn't be a bad idea for our school.
Hi, I'm Lauren, and I went on the Adirondack canoe trip this summer. It was a lot of fun. We went from Long Lake, we went up the Racket River to Tupper Lake. It was 31 miles, and we canoed about 6 miles every day, and it was kind of tiring, but it was a lot of fun. I made a lot of new friends and met sometimes we still keep in touch. It was a great learning experience, and we learned how to build fires and how to filter water so we could drink it. We played a lot of games like Mumbo and Capture the Flag with our counselors, who were really fun and nice.
So how far did you guys paddle?
I would say, for the whole week, I'd say a good 12, 20 miles. When you first, I say...
start off, great.
Yeah.
Then you'll learn to...
Yeah, once you get the hang of it, you do pretty good.
Where was the tough spot?
Racket Lake, there's 3.5 foot waves, and then you had the boats going, making even bigger waves.
We had a barge come by us.
Oh my god. Yeah, barge. Oh, that was hard.
And the rest of it was pretty
Yeah,
smooth.
lots.
Yeah, we saw a bald eagle, duck, a flat-billed duck, I think it was.
A dead snapping turtle.
Snapping turtle, a moose.
That turtle sitting on the log.
A box turtle.
Yeah, that was a painted turtle.
Painted turtle. Fish.
Didn't we see a beaver swim through the water?
A beaver.
How close did you get to the water?
Well, the moose moose and bald eagle were the closest ones. With the moose, we got 50 feet before it turned and started going.
Yeah, and then
When in my canoe.
you got right under it.
Yeah, we were the only ones that got
one with the water, sailing or rowing or paddling a canoe. One with the water, as old as time, each time it's new. I'm as anxious as I waiting for the big thaw, so I can run like the river again, even when days are long. as sure.
Nolan was the one that would usually find us.
Yeah.
We would hide. The first time we hid with Nolan, and he wouldn't stop talking. He was talking really, really loudly, and then everybody else started following us, and they were like, "Hey guys, where are you going?" And we're just like, "We're hiding." And they're just like, "Oh, I'm just gonna follow you." And they, once I found one of the people, you have to stay with them, so I stayed with them, and they started talking really loud, and then Nolan found us. So we didn't really last that long.
And he was like, guys, where are you?
And Skylar and Hannah were on the same, like, right next to us. And me and Lauren were canoeing, and then I accidentally splashed my paddle at her, and then she started splashing it at me, and then Skylar started splashing it at Hannah, and then it turned into a big splash fest, and we just started splashing it at each other. And then Riley and Zach came along, and they were like the funniest people in the whole,
Like the whole trip.
Yeah,
They were hilarious.
and they kept telling jokes, and then they came up and Zach splashed Riley a lot. Like, he even did a really big splash and went over everybody. It was a huge splash.
And the girls, our canoes were like right next to each other, so they came right in between us and started splashing.
And then
us.
we started to tip Riley and Zach, and then Riley and Zach decided to stand up in their canoes at the same time, and then they started to sway, and they sat down right at the exact time before they were going to tip. And they were like a mile behind us, and we were really far back too because we weren't really paying attention. And we were canoeing, and we got to this 3 paths.
and we
Like, we didn't know which one to go through.
We had to listen for the people.
Yeah, so we actually picked the right trail to go on, and then we got to the campsite, and Zach and Riley were like miles behind
They were
us.
like half an hour behind
Yeah,
us.
and they came to the same spot, and they had no clue, and then
We could
an
hear them
hour
singing.
later, yeah, we heard them
They were
singing for
singing.
like a long time. And like a half an hour Abe took to trying to find them because they took the wrong route, and he had to go through all of them trying to find them. And then like an hour they came back with Riley and Zach.
Well,
We had
it started
words
out as
and
like
animals.
yeah, we started out playing it like a game where we had to try to guess, and
When
So
she
then-
wrote it with like Sharpie on her
So it
forehead.
wouldn't come
It
off.
wouldn't come off until like the week after the trip was
and we
done.
got numbers to make our parents like
oh,
freak out.
oh yeah, it
Why
was like
did you
1
have
through
numbers?
10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Allison called us the little ducklings, and she lined us up.
Yeah, she'd be
That's
like,
funny.
where's duckling number 1?
And we skipped number 8 or something.
yeah. So somebody
Because
would.
Zach wanted to be like 12.
Yep.
One with the water, sailing or rowing or paddling a canoe. One with the water, as old as time, and each time it's new. I'm as anxious as ice in the winter, waiting for the big thaw, so I can run like the river again, even when days are raw. As sure as the sap that flows through the trees, as sure as the spirit of spring, I want to be one with the water, and free as a bird on the wing. One with the water, sailing or rowing or paddling a canoe. One with the water, as old as time, and each time it's new. Care and worry behind me, hope and expectation downstream. Thoughts are floating like clouds far above, drifting in a distant dream. Then the splash of a beaver tail wakes me, makes me aware of stern and bow. I'm already one with the water, balanced in the here and now. One with the water, sailing or rowing or paddling a canoe. One with the water, as old as time, and each time it's new. Mm-hmm.